Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm actually taking you behind the scenes of the LVL UP EXPO that we did just this last weekend and show you some of the fun. Several hours and several weeks prior to this convention, I'm still working on costumes, but here I have Maya for Borderlands 2, and Harley Quinn from Arkham Asylum, and Catwoman from Arkham City. And then I'm bringing back our really cool Scorpion from Armageddon and Miranda Lawson from Mass Effect 2. And I'm still working on some of these costumes, but I wanted to just kind of show you guys a little bit of what goes on. I'm still working on the corset for the Arkham City costume, as well as a lot of the other appliance parts. I want to say this is in my office about 2 days prior to the event, so I'm still kind of working on stuff. And this costume was actually loaned to us by DC Doll, as well as the Arkham City Catwoman costume. I want to say probably about a year ago, I actually she commissioned me to make these for her, and I was running out of time and I needed a few more display pieces, and she was sweet enough to let us borrow them to show you guys. So thank you very much, DC Doll. That was very awesome of you. So again, like I say, this is probably about 2 days prior to the event, and I'm just putting all the costumes on the mannequins, making sure I have all my ducks in a row and all the pieces, so you guys can kind of get a good look at the type of costuming that I do. And we also have a whole bunch of accessories we were selling in our booth. I went and I did get a single shoulder hide for these leather masks that I make, as well as a bunch of other accessories like the Arkham Asylum Harley Quinn necklace, and I also had a whole bunch of stuff like the Arkham Revenge, or I'm sorry, not Arkham Revenge, the Harley Quinn's Revenge. And all of these things are actually listed in my Etsy store, which I will have in the description box. So today's the day of the convention, and the truck is full. I bet that'd be really odd to see driving down the road, huh? That's what happens when you put a plastic bag on a wig. So we got the booth all set up. We still have to put the banners up, and then the guitars will be over here. Might have one too many mannequins. So here's a few more items that were in our booth that you might not have been able to see by these photos. I made this Konami Code waist cincher that I had sitting on a Lazy Susan so you could spin it around and look at it. I also had these really cool nerdy cosmetic bags. And here's a Scorpion when it was finished. And we're ready to meet some people. These are a few of the guitars that MOE Custom Guitars custom made for the event to show off. And here is his Instagram and Facebook account if you guys want to follow him. Definitely give him a look. He's got some really awesome stuff. This place is busy. They have some kind of parade going on. Do you see that? I don't know what they're doing. That's funny. There's more of them. They're parading. I don't know why they're parading. This is the event before it got really crazy busy. I was actually coming back from the other side of the hall, and you can see that a lot of people are starting coming in. Day one was pretty crazy. I think the #1 question I got asked this convention was, so are you a cosplayer or what do you do? And honestly, I think that even though cosplay is actually getting very popular, a lot of people still don't know that there are people or companies like me that can custom make clothing from scratch, made to fit, and still be screen accurate. And it's super awesome to see that excited look on people's face, because then they realize the world is their oyster. So day 2, we've got Indiana Jones and our little service dog in the booth chilling. I got to see a lot of really cool costumes, so I have to give everyone props who came by our booth in costume and took pictures and let us take pictures with them. So honestly, I think one of the hardest parts of doing these conventions is really not having enough time to walk around and check out the other booths that are there and check out the other talents. This place is hella busy today.
Really close to us. Does that guy look familiar?
Jack, one of our old friends from a different convention, came by to say hi. And then I saw this girl in her outfit and I was like, that's so cute. And then her boyfriend came up and I was like, oh my gosh, I love your costumes. Okay, so here's Anne. She was wiggling her tail just a minute ago. This little boy just totally stole my heart. He was walking by the booth and playing with Zan from time to time, and he actually came back and gave her this ball. And they were just so cute together. And then R2-D2 came around our side of the booth, and you guessed it, Zan got to meet him. I'm not quite sure who the guy's name was that owned this R2, but it was really cool that he let us pose with Zan with his R2. Final day of the convention. Probably because it's Mother's Day, but it's pretty dead. And I figured since I was going to have a little bit extra time because it was so dead, I decided I was going to go wander. We were in booth 205, and I just wanted to kind of walk around the convention and see what was going on. This was literally right before the doors were getting ready to open by 10 minutes, so I only had like maybe 10-15 minutes to walk through, but I just kind of wanted to see what else was going on. I'm sorry that my camera kept autofocusing. I think I might have to use my other professional or either my camcorder for recording next time, but I didn't even realize it until I got home and I was editing. But I'm noticing a lot of these booths were either not open or that they were like really busy trying to get stuff, you know, put together in the front of their booth, so I didn't really want to get in anyone's way and bug them. So I was just kind of cruising through, kind of checking out the stuffed animals and all the merch. And then I came across these guys. Cheese Boy Comics. You guys follow these guys on Instagram. I absolutely love them. They are a great comic book store. The owners, all the employees are super, super friendly. And this lady had a lot of really cute anime type of stuff in her booth. And then I saw the wall of wigs, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to come back and buy some, which unfortunately I didn't get to. But if you know Tasty Peach Studios online, definitely check them out because she's got a lot of really cool wigs. And then another booth that really caught my eye was the weapons booth. That's kind of cool. They had con-safe weapons, and then they had real weapons. And the real ones are the ones that I was kind of excited about. Especially these fans. I was walking around the table, I'm like, ooh, check that out. Look at that fan. And the katanas, like they put all the big, really cool katanas up on this wall back here. Oh, I want one. So bad. And then part of the reason that I came this side of the convention to find my lovely ladies over in the corner. Actually, they were at the very front of the building, but this is my friend, and she had a booth with her friend, and they make a whole bunch of really cute hair bows and a whole bunch of other merch. So I wanted to come over and say hi to her before it got too crazy. Everyone, this is Kelly Gray of My Foretells, and here's her Instagram handle. And the girl on the left is Miss Brittany of Revved Up Geek Designs, and here's her Instagram handle as well. These guys are so talented. They make some of the cutest little headbands and hair pieces, and like these little pouches that you can put makeup or, I mean, whatever you want to in them. Little bits of jewelry, little things. They go in your hair and buttons. Definitely check out both of those guys' accounts. Couple lovely ladies from the day before. And you'll have to excuse me for the shakiness. I really wasn't, I mean, this was the first time I had walked through a convention filming, and now I know which camera to not use. But nonetheless, it was really fun to kind of be able to get out of the booth and walk around and see what other kind of booths there are. A lot of really cool merchandise, a lot of other really talented people out there, artists that are putting, you know, everything that they have into artwork that they love. I know there was a lady that made homemade stuffed animals too that I saw at the last convention. I thought that was really, really talented because I still have a hard time making stuffed animals. And we'll go to show how observant this little seamstress isn't. So I'm walking through filming, and this guy right here was waving at me, and I am so sorry. I didn't even see that until I came through to edit the footage. So whoever that guy is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And this is heading back to my booth. This is, I think, a row behind us. They had all of these really cool statues and like so much cool stuff. Mario! Again, this is a lot of the convention that I actually don't see because I'm busy in the booth. And I rarely go to a convention unless I'm actually running a booth. But I think we have another convention coming up in the next month out here in Las Vegas that I might attend in costume. So I might have to pull out my Edna Mode costume and dust it off and get ready. So as the day progressed, it was still kind of slow, but we wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to our mothers. And then we had another cool set of cosplayers come by the booth. Brandon and I absolutely love BioShock. These guys did such an amazing job on their costumes. I'm glad they came by our booth and that we were able to check out these costumes and take some pictures and some footage of them. Really, really cool. This is what I love to go to conventions for, is to see all the other talent. And we get to meet some of the coolest people on this little blue planet. Anyway, as I said, thanks for bearing with me. This is just kind of a quick behind the scenes of what we do at conventions. They're a lot of fun, and we hope to see you guys at the next convention. If you're not, definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on all other social media. And I will see you guys in the next video or at the next convention. Bye!